What's up, everybody? I am Jesse, or GameOverJesse, here with us on the Hylian Gamescast to talk about all of the new Smash Brothers news is our co-host, Daniel, our sexy Mac, the voiceover that you guys hear in all of our Yiga Kermit reviews videos. He's done reviews for Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, which just went up today, and Fortnite, and the newest season.
And I was also in a couple of other videos, like the Zelda timeline video.
Yeah, you and Ilya did voiceovers, and that you did the Zelda theory.
The Zonai Drive.
The Zelda theory that Lorulian Historian wrote for us, and we also have, for the first time, joining the podcast, Hylian Luke.
Hey guys.
Yay!
I'm Hylian Luke. Do you want me to talk about my channel again?
No. Everybody got that on the
all back in. So.
Yeah. So
okay,
we really quick before we get into the Smash Brothers news, we have a partnership going with Nintendo Prime. If you go to the top pinned comment or the description, you will see a link to gleam.io, I think, where it only takes 5 seconds. Like, just click the different ways to enter, and it'll enter you. All it does is subscribe you to us on YouTube. If you're already subscribed, it'll just resubscribe you, so you can still enter if you have already subscribed. The other two ways is following us on Twitter and tweeting about the giveaway, but they all have to be done through the Gleam app. You don't have to download it, it just comes up on your browser, you tap a few things, and it's done. So very easy to do, and if you win, you get a $20 eShop card. I think next we're either going to be doing the same type of giveaway, but with Zelda Master, who you all may know as Luke, or RMFH, who you all may know as Rick. So, getting to our first piece of news. Were you guys aware that there was a Smash Brothers Direct just a few days ago, guys?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Way.
I know, it just came out of nowhere. So,
Man, who would have thought?
Apparently, you know, he said that because he was bringing all of the characters back, there was not going to be a focus on bringing in new characters. Turns out that was a huge lie. Because
Sakurai is just like that sometimes.
Because how did
Sakurai lie to us?
Yeah, how did this Direct start out?
The first thing he does is reveal 2 new characters.
How does it end?
Well, one character in an Echo Fighter.
Yeah, and then okay, sure.
And how does it end?
Still take up slots, and then it ends with
adds another character.
Another new character.
And then there's 2 more between that.
So we got 3 Echo Fighters and 2 new fighters, in total 5, which is just unprecedented for like a Direct, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So the two things that I like the most about this Direct, aside from the new characters being revealed, is that they aren't just bringing in new Nintendo characters, but they're bringing in more third-party characters. So this gives a lot of people hope that their favorite third-party characters might also be added in. And the second good thing that this brought is all of the newly announced Smash Brothers characters are going to get their own amiibo as well, which I imagine makes Daniel very happy if you notice the shelf behind him.
I don't own a single amiibo.
Yeah, and
I certainly don't have a shrine dedicated to them.
A little bonus thing that it made me think about is there's a lot of people that's nervous about the Super Mario movie that's coming out, I believe, next year. Being developed by the people that made Minions.
I believe it's Illumination.
Yeah.
It's
Illumination Pictures, which made the Minions and Despicable Me and all that stuff.
Yeah. So in this, they had what could be looked at as like a Mario-esque little mini movie, akin to the type that Miyamoto used to make when Pikmin 3 first came out. he had a short with when Wind Waker HD came out, where they used like the in-game engine to make these little funny short 2-minute movies. But this was another similar to that, but it was Luigi. You could look at it as like a short 30-second Luigi Mansion movie, basically. But it looked really good. It had minor voice acting, what we're typically used to from Luigi. But it made me think, like, with that being as handled as well as it was, and it not even being a movie, just like a 15-minute promotion thing that a lot of people are just going to watch one time, used to promote a game that comes out months from now. I think they did a very good job with it. So it gives me hope that if the same quality goes into the actual Mario movie, that people are, you know, meant to go and watch and pay money to see and everything, that it'll have the same type of care, because I really liked that little Luigi short clip.
Yeah.
There's like comedy moments and everything in it. Luigi dies, broke the internet, but Nintendo made it clear on Twitter that he comes back. He did not die. He comes back to...
They're all, Luigi is okay.
Yeah.
Luigi is okay.
Just a little
He's okay.
passed out at the moment.
He's okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
He's okay. Don't worry.
Which honestly, like, I think as great as a Mario movie would be, I could see an entire, like, mini TV series cartoon based off of Luigi's Mansion. As good as this was.
Like a Super Mario Super Show type of thing, but like with Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, like little short 10 to 15 minute cartoon. That'd be really cool. Yeah. But anyways, with this, what was that, Daniel?
Oh, I was just thinking that also with with the K. Rool reveal, which is something that like fans have really been asking for since Smash for Ryu. Like if you showed me the clips like that they did for that as well, with him and DK and Diddy, King DDD being a big troll and then getting spotted aside by K. Rool, and then there's the whole like shot with the sunrise, and then like
just the
driving towards each other. If you showed me that and was like, yeah, this is a trailer for a new series that's coming out and you can watch it on Netflix in January or whatever, I'd be hyped. I'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, same.
Like, yeah, great. So it's like if they, further to your point, like if they put that same level of care into I don't know if Illumination will, because they're not Nintendo in-house, right? But they put that same level of care into it, I would be I wouldn't be disappointed. So
Nintendo is supervising the movie while they're making it, so it should be okay.
Yeah. To like just get the okay from like Miyamoto himself, basically at this point. Like they just they gotta keep like going back to the source material.
Yeah.
I think it could turn out very well, and if it does, I will be quite happy. But it could just as easily turn into a Minions movie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But
I'm just imagining
if it's campy, like if it's campy and corny, that's kind of Mario already. Like you don't really go into Mario thinking like, all right, I'm ready for like a dark, serious plot with mature themes, and like that's not
that's not what you're expecting. But
so
I just hope they.
Yeah, I'm like,
I really
think it would
hope
be
they don't
fine.
pull a typical Illumination and do fart jokes, because there's going to be like plumbing involved, because Mario's a plumber. That's like his thing. So I just hope they don't do any like crass like poop jokes or anything like that, because that's just cheap comedy.
It is cheap comedy. Yeah, I agree.
What if the movie is what if they threw a curveball? This is getting a bit off topic from Smash Brothers, but they threw a curveball. They expect you to think that it's going to be like the traditional plumber Mario, but what if it's like a Dr. Mario movie?
Tennis.
No, like Dr. Mario based in like a hospital or something, where
oh my god, it's like Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, he has to save.
He just takes care of like each Nintendo character patient.
There's just toads that come in with emergency needed or emergency, and then they have or like what Sexy Mac was saying, if it's based off of like Mario playing tennis and he's trying to get to like the championship or something.
Oh, like, and it follows that sort of typical
And
teenage
then
sports movie.
Yeah, and then it goes to like it ends with Mario walking out onto the tennis court, and then like you see someone coming out of the shadows from like the other side, and it's just Waluigi. Yeah, like you see the silhouette of the guy walking through like the tunnel coming out from like the locker room going onto the field, and then the crowd just gets really quiet and you hear like the wah ha ha ha.
Or just
The crowd just starts cheering. They're like, wah, wah, wah.
or imagine if, like for the final match, just like you hear like a remix theme of like Luigi's Mansion, and then just like everyone just goes silent as the room goes dark, and then a green glow comes out from the other side of the stadium, and out goes Luigi. And then everyone just like, oh. Like everyone on the stage is just like, oh, it's Luigi.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So back to the Smash Brothers Direct. What was everyone's favorite thing that came out of this? Because there was a lot of stuff. There was a tease of adventure mode, or like the main story, whatever you want to call it. Because like they made it obvious, where they had the boss battles and stuff, and there was like the single player mode where it's like someone running from like one side of the level to the other. And
yeah, like the Rathalos fight, and like the hidden mode kind of like solidified it. Just like, yeah, that's probably gonna be a thing.
Yeah, it's like they showed us gameplay from a single player campaign like mode, and then they had the mode blurred out on the main screen. They're like, we'll tell you about that later, and it's like, well, you already showed us. That's like if
even has it blurred out on the sidebar as well.
Yeah, that's like if they had a Zelda game or whatever, and it has like Link, like it shows like a quick 2-second clip of Link in a new costume, like how he had the blue tunic this time. If he has like a red original tunic, and it shows him for 2 seconds there, and then it ends with him like you being able to see his face, but then his costume's kind of blurred out, and it's like he has a new costume that we'll get into at a different time. It's like, you already showed us the costume. Why are you blurring it out now? We already know what it is. But yeah,
I think there was is it Smash Run returning, or because I think they could play it off.
I don't think they announced anything about Smash Run though. They have the classic mode, which is sort of like Smash Run, but not.
But I'm kind of happy to see classic mode return. I like the classic mode. One thing with the amount of new characters though, I'm really excited to do all-star mode again. I swear it gets harder with every Smash game because there's just so many more characters added. But no, I think I don't think it'll be like just the adventure mode that was in Melee. I would expect something more close to what we got with Brawl. What's it called? The
Subspace Emissary.
Subspace Emissary. But it's all speculation. Someone on Twitter pointed out that they were trying to like go CSI Miami on it and enhance image, and it says spirits is what they said, and they're like, it's got to be related to Luigi because it's green. It says spirits, and Luigi died. And for me, I feel like that's kind of a stretch. Like I would expect it maybe to say story or solo or something like that, maybe if it were like an S word. But I feel like it's really grasping at straws to say for sure that it said spirits. Supposedly they got the English and Japanese translation for it, but it's like trying to decode a blurred image, so just take it with a grain of salt, everybody. So
and the name of the mode could change between now and I
still
think
in pre-production.
It's true. Yeah.
I think what else they would have done is, since this isn't like the finalized version of the home screen, I think they would have like put up, like not just blurred it out, but put up a fake word there, like name it something else, and then blur that out just in case people decipher the blur. It'll still be something unrelated to what it actually is.
just like a placeholder
Yeah.
image.
And with
yeah.
the spirit mode, if that is what it says, like spirit or whatever, Nintendo of Japan has weird ways of naming things, because Master Mode, or no, Hero Mode in Skyward Sword was called Spicy Mode in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a spicy mode.
Yeah, or like...
I mean, just the name Subspace Emissary is also a little bit weird in its own right.
It
Like,
does, yeah, but it like does invoke like a really cool sounding adventure thing, like it's sub.
Yeah.
But it is like when you think it, like boil it down to actually the meaning of those words, you're like, what? Like, you know what I mean? So
Like, it's an
Yeah.
emissary, an adventure, I guess, in subspace? Which I guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey everyone, it's me again, Elia Rose. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this video. And you know what? If you're a fan of videos like this, you should totally subscribe and give this video a like. And comment below to let us know what type of videos you would like to see us create in the future. And if you would really like to support all of us here at the GameOverJesse channel, please consider purchasing a GameOverJesse t-shirt or becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can receive many rewards, such as getting shoutouts, having any topic or theory that you select discussed on the podcast or made into its own video, having your question answered, joining on as a guest on the podcast, and playing with us during our Twitch live streams at twitch.tv/GameOverJesse, and much, much more.